Gaza is in ruins. Months of relentless bombing have left entire neighborhoods unrecognizable. More than 2 million people are trapped in a humanitarian catastrophe. But now Arab states are backing a new plan, a plan that could reshape Gaza's future without forcing its people to leave. At the Arab League summit in Cairo, Egypt unveiled a detailed roadmap for Gaza's reconstruction. The plan aims to restore infrastructure, rebuild homes, and put governance back under Palestinian control. It also provides a direct alternative to Donald Trump's proposal, one that critics have called ethnic cleansing. The Egyptian plan unfolds in three key phases: interim measures, reconstruction, and governance. The first stage would last 6 months, while the full restoration would take up to 5 years. The first step: clear the rubble. A team of Palestinian technocrats working under the Palestinian Authority would begin clearing Salah al-Din Street, Gaza's key north-south artery. Then 200,000 temporary housing units would be set up to shelter over 1.2 million displaced people. At least 60,000 damaged buildings would also be repaired to make them livable again. Once immediate relief is in place, the real construction begins, which is the second phase of the plan. Over the next 2 years, $20 billion would be invested in restoring electricity, water, and waste management, as well as rebuilding roads and essential services. Gaza's hospitals, schools, and markets, many of which have been completely destroyed, would be reconstructed to revive normal life. By the final phase, the plan envisions Gaza as a self-sustaining, economically viable region. This includes 400,000 permanent homes, a commercial seaport, and a rebuilt airport, an industrial zone to boost employment, restoration of Gaza's fishing and trade networks. Egypt is calling for a total of $53 billion to fund these efforts. The money would come from a mix of UN grants, international financial organizations, foreign investments, and private sector contributions. Now let's talk about the political side of this. For the first 6 months, Gaza would be managed by a temporary government of Palestinian technocrats. These experts, unaffiliated with Hamas, would oversee aid distribution and governance. Egypt and Jordan have also pledged to train Palestinian police officers, preparing them to take over security in Gaza. There is even a proposal for a UN-backed peacekeeping force to oversee governance until stability is restored. Meanwhile, the US still backs Trump's idea of depopulating Gaza and turning it into a US-controlled Middle East Riviera. However, the White House has left the door open for discussions with Arab allies. A US National Security Council spokesperson stated that while Trump's vision remains, Washington is willing to consider regional proposals, except those involving Hamas. Now, Hamas has cautiously welcomed the plan. But there is a catch. It does not explicitly address the group's role in post-war Gaza. Hamas has previously agreed to a technocratic government, but will it willingly step aside for the PA? Israel, on the other hand, has made it clear it will not allow Hamas to keep its weapons. Netanyahu has also stated that the Palestinian Authority will not return to Gaza under his watch. Israel dismissed Egypt's proposal, urging Arab states to break free from past constraints and align with its vision for Gaza. Egypt called Israel's response unacceptable. Foreign Minister Badr Abdelatif said peace in the region is impossible without an independent Palestinian state. The international community is divided. Some world leaders see Egypt's plan as a rare opportunity for a long-term solution. Others fear that without Israeli and US approval, it may never materialize. The future of Gaza hangs in the balance. Will Egypt's $53 billion plan become a reality, or will political deadlock and foreign interests stand in the way? For the people of Gaza, it's not just about rebuilding homes, it's about reclaiming their future. But the most critical question remains: who will actually control Gaza if the plan moves forward? For more such explainers, subscribe to DawnNews English.